So here's what I was thinking. A young person comes out of high school and they're about ready to go to college, and they're thinking about a career. What should I major in at university? And they think about different majors that they want to go into. You could be an accountant. You could be, you could be some other area, the medical field, a lawyer. You decide on a career. I think the most vile major toward a career would be journalism, because journalism is like a fake these days, especially now. Not in the days of Walter Cronkite. Journalism is a fake profession. I don't think it's even a real profession to be a journalist. What is the job of a journalist anyway? Um, you're going to inform me. What are you informing me of? Mostly, all you get in the news is death and destruction anyway. It's just what's happening on the earth. You look at journalism today. Why would you choose that? Why would you choose to major in journalism? What are you informing me of? You'd really have to be in heaven itself to know everything. To be informed, you have to be in heaven itself. On the earth, you can't be informed of anything. All you get from the news networks is death and destruction. You don't get anything else except death and destruction. It's not even a real profession to be part of the media circus. It's a circus. The media is a circus. Why would you choose that as your career to go into any kind of journalism or media? And you talk about Ukraine, death and destruction. You talk about hurricanes causing death and destruction, earthquakes causing death and destruction. You talk about tornadoes causing death and destruction. You talk about crimes causing death and destruction. Every now and then a celebrity drops dead. You talk about Charlie Kirk getting killed all of a sudden on a university campus, more death and destruction. I mean, this is all we get. We don't get anything else. We don't get anything else from someone that's their job, that's their profession. So I don't think even universities should even offer that as a major. That a young person fresh out of high school wants to major in journalism and work for CNN, which is, like Trump said, fake news. Oh, it's fake news, all right. And CBS and all the alphabet stations, they're all demonic. They're all fake news, just like Trump said. Fox isn't much better. They're lame too. I can't understand how any young person would want to major in journalism, a fake major. Especially today. It's not, like I said, the days of Walter Cronkite, where he covered Vietnam, the moon landing, the Kennedy assassination. He was covering big stories. That was the old classics, like Walter Cronkite. You don't have Walter Cronkite today. You got CNN reporting on Taylor Swift getting married. That's not even where you're supposed to report on something like that. Hollywood entertainment news mixed in with Ukraine news. It's crazy. The media is a circus. You just look at Caroline Leavitt, the Trump White House press secretary. She's the greatest White House press secretary there's ever been. Because I don't know how anyone could be a spinmeister in the White House. Caroline Leavitt is the best press secretary there's ever been. She deals with a circus. They're like small children. They're screaming at her. You watch the White House press conferences, and you're not going to find a better press secretary. Caroline Leavitt is perfect. Like, there's no one better, because no one could do that job. No one could do that job. It's a circus. They're all making all this racket, screaming questions. They got microphones and their cameras everywhere. They're making all this racket in that little room, and she's trying to have civility to deal with all the reporters that cause a ruckus in the White House every single day. Caroline Leavitt, how does she do it? The future is in podcasting, like the Joe Rogans, and like Joe Rogan. That's the future. Podcasting. Podcasting is how you do journalism in 2025, not the old days. universities could have a degree in podcasting, because podcasting is having a conversation and you're also updating your audience. And that's how you inform. So what Joe Rogan does, that's the new wave of journalism. It's really podcasting, where that's the only area where I see a future in media is podcasting. And Joe Rogan's one of the big ones, and you got Tucker Carlson, and you got Patrick Bet-David, and you got Megyn Kelly. You got some big ones that do podcasting, and Theo Von. Like, this is the future. That's why they pitched a big impact in this last election. So podcasting is the new name of journalism, is podcasting, and universities should offer young people a degree in podcasting and other forms of alternative media, and YouTubing and podcasting and vlogging and live streaming. That's your future. Not journalism is an old term that needs to be retired and replaced with these new terms, and new degrees should be offered at university for people that want to go in a profession of media, of informing. That'll be about all.